Like California itself, the population has increased, and so our park is getting visitors from all over the world coming into the park. So there's a saying that says Armstrong Redwoods is getting loved too much. And it's a good thing, but there is a limit of how many cars can park in the front parking lot, because that's a free parking lot. You pay an entrance fee to go in, and there's days when the front parking lot and there's like 50 cars parked outside the park, which never used to be when I started back in the 80s. It was kind of a quieter park, but a lot of changes in our social world has changed, and I jokingly say it's a lot of retirees like myself now that don't have a job to do every day, so they go out hiking. And there's nothing bad about that, but it's more and more people are doing that. And then more schools are doing a lot of outdoor education. I don't know if anyone's gone to Westminster Woods, and they take a group out here, even though they have their own woods. And then there's CYO in Occidental that brings their kids. So they're a group of kids that stay all week, and they bring their kids out to the redwoods and then out to the ocean and teach all the environmental ed through the field trips, which is wonderful. It's just maybe we need a few more redwood parks around like Armstrong. Well, it brings a lot of visitors out to this area, and a lot of them, like I said, have asked where to go and have lunch. A lot of them stay at different resorts in town, because a lot of the resorts promote going to Armstrong Woods. So it's kind of a win-win situation that the resorts tell people to come to Armstrong, and Armstrong personnel tell them where to go and find lunch, or where there's a nice place to camp if our campground's full. So I think it really does sustain our community. Even the Bay Area, I don't know if any of you've been to Muir Woods, which is down in Marin, and it's another, it's a national monument, so it's run by the National Parks, but they now have a requirement that you have to get a permit to come and park in the park, because it's gotten so busy. You could imagine it's so much closer to the Bay Area that people can just go there. They fly in, get a rental car, and they could be at Muir Woods in an hour. Well, if you don't have a reservation, where do you think the next best redwood park would be? Armstrong, right? So more people are coming for a destination. They can come up here and wine taste also, and take in the redwoods, and if they have the time, they could go out to the ocean. So we offer a lot of not just Armstrong, but the whole community as a whole of what there is to see and do. And with everyone coming in, they do bring their little, green money to spend along the way. Our visitor center sells a lot of gifts that a lot of people buy, even if it's just a postcard. It helps bring tax money into this community. Well, it became a state park in 1933. And in the 1960s, it's changed its name. It was once Armstrong Woods State Park, and now it's a state natural reserve. And it gives it a little bit stronger meaning. They did away with the camping that used to be down in the picnic area in the 60s, because there was just too much, they want nature to kind of, how would you say, not be trampled, I guess. So they changed the use of Armstrong, and now it's just a natural reserve, which means there's only day use in the grove. And then the camping's up at Bullfrog, which is not Armstrong at all. It's called Austin Creek Recreation Area. So it's been two different parks to work in all these years that I worked there. So many years ago, right where our stop sign is, stoplight at Armstrong and 116, it used to be a 5-way stop signs, okay? So you used to cross over the walking bridge in a car, and you'd have to stop, and that was 116. So for a lot of people that come out to the Russian River, they come the scenic route and come 116 through Sebastopol. So they stopped at the intersection, and then they kept going up Armstrong Woods Road, and they came to the park. And they said, we thought we were going to end up at the ocean. Well, they forgot to take the turn and head west to the ocean. But I always said, well, this was the best wrong turn you took, because you're now able to see the redwoods, and you can still go out to the beach, and we'll tell you how to get there. So people still get a little lost, and end up, because it's a dead end. So they don't know where to go after they hit the dead end.
Hello, I'm Keely Johnson.
Hello, I'm Ashley Adams.
Hello, I'm Victoria Johnston.
Hi, I'm Christopher Conklin.
Hi, I'm Callie Coffey.
Hi, I'm Nicole Sapp.
Hello, my name is Karis Morash.
Hello, my name is Alexis Wood.
Hello, my name is Zoe Dion.